I'll go jingling, a jangling, a jingling along.
But where did y'all? You called him Nugget, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you wind up with him?
As usual, Tommy, he starts all this crap.
Yeah.
Uncle Tom bought this colt. He was a buckskin colt, good-looking sun gun, too. Brought him from Douglas Parker.
Yeah.
Well, he kept him a little while and decided that he wanted to sell him. So I wanted him. Oh, he was pretty.
Yeah.
So I bought him. That's the craziest sun gun that ever drawed a breath of iron now. And I'd fool with him a little bit. He was crazy. He done run into something and busted his chest open. We had to sew him up. Oh, he's terrible. So we decided, me and Tommy, we're going to ride him. And we get over there in Daddy's old lot. Well, we got over there and Tommy brought his horse over. And we thought if horse come towards us, we'd snub him up.
Right.
We were going to ride him.
Yeah.
We didn't want no, we just don't get on him and ride him. Well, I got on him and he just drilled me in the ground 2 or 3 times. And then Tommy tried it, and then Tim tried it. And then we snubbed him up after it was all 3 by kills, you know. And but we rode him, we all evening. You can tell that coat was soaking wet. We were dirty and muddy, and
he never gave up.
No, he never did give up. And I finally got him. I rode him. I rode him for 2 or 3 years.
Really?
And he would buck Mister just out of the.
Yeah.
You might ride him all day long and go to get off of him, and he'd just break down and just drill your butt. I ain't no telling how many pair of glasses I lost on him.
That's funny.
I rode him.
And he just never got over.
No, he never did get over it. I rode him on that trail ride. I started in Logansport, and I slow-loaded him from Logansport to Nacogdoches, and went to get off of me throat.
Slow-loaded Logansport.
Yeah.
Well, that's a song.
There you go. There you go.
Slow-loaded from Logansport to Nacogdoches. You mind if I use that? I think
No,
that's
anything I say you can have. Because I've done forgot him by the time I said it, you know.
I'll have to put you a credit on these songs, you know.
You want your speed limit over here.
Yes, sir. So you got him, and you said, did that day, did y'all ever get like a good ride on him that day?
I rode him on. No, that day there, that's what we done. And then I come back then and started getting on him just by myself.
Right.
And I started riding him. And he'd never quit bucking, but you might ride him a week every day.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it just some little old something, and he just, and that some gun could, but I mean, he'd buck and growl, you know.
Really?
I mean,
I know what you mean.
Me and Tommy were roping calves at that time.
Okay.
And I had got him going pretty good, and I'd roped a good bit of stuff on him, you know. And so we decided we'd go up to the rodeo arena.
Yeah.
And to carry a few calves up there one Saturday or Sunday, you know. We don't rope, just me and him.
Yeah.
And we carried up there, and we'd done been roping a little while. And I'd always been told a horse couldn't buck when he was running wide open.
Good.
That's what I was always heard and told, you know. But I proved that to be wrong.
Yeah. Well, I always, really, he broke down with you.
Oh, my gosh. We done run several calves, and I backed in there to run me one. Tommy turned it loose, and I took, and then by the time he topped out after that little yearling, that head went down, mister. He drove my head in the ground in old deep sand, and I just plowed a fur out. Like to knock me unconscious. I couldn't move for a little bit, but I could hear Tommy. Oh my God, he was laughing.
Oh.
I finally got up, spitting dirt, and coughing and gagging dirt out, and eyes full of dirt. But I proved that theory wrong.
Oh man. Well, now that I always thought in my head, so because I've been trying to get squirrel, like, okay, let's get kicked up, see what happens, you know. Because in my mind, you go from, you know, going from a trot to low, you liable to that difference liable to make them hop a little. And in my mind, going from low to run, them really having to stretch out, they make them. But in my mind, I'm always ready on the run.
Yeah.
I never heard that on the run they can't buck.
Well, that's what somebody told me, and I just took it as gold.
No, I don't believe that. Because in my mind, they've got all this momentum. If they decide to stop, you're going to be slingshot.
Well, he just started kicking that rear end and digging them front feet in the ground, and Lord gosh, it was no way you could stay on it.
Right. I mean, because if you leaned up, that's the thing about it is you got got to trust the horse.
Of course,
to
I'm
lean
standing
up.
up there
Yeah.
doing this, you know.
That's what I'm saying is you leaned up, and if
Yeah.
your butt's up in the air and that back of the saddle pops you going
Yeah.
right to the
Yes, sir.
right to the sun.
But anyway, I kept that horse 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And Daddy didn't like it.
Yeah.
Daddy just knew I was gonna get killed on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I just go off anywhere by myself riding, you know.
Yeah.
Catching cows and this and that and the other.
Right.
And I'd been off somewhere I was working, I guess. And,
Yeah.
I come in, I don't know, went to get my horse or something. The horse was gone.
Nugget.
Yeah.
Oh.
I looked around, looked everywhere, then went down in the pasture and I couldn't find it. And I just kicked it off as he's got out somewhere, you know.
Right.
Day or two later, I seen Daddy. Daddy said, "You find your horse? Or have you seen your horse?" I
Yeah.
said, "No, I guess he got out." He said, "No, me and Bearcat caught that horse, loaded him, and carried him to Clarksville. You know, that St. Andrews rodeo?
Okay.
They carried him up there and give him to St. Andrews to buck out.
Gave him.
Give him away." So I didn't have a horse.
Yeah. Gave him away. I